Hello, Sagittarius. This is your weekly love reading for April 5th through 11th. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising in Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. I will be pulling 3 cards for the recent past, 3 cards for the present, and 3 for the near future, and 1 card from my other tarot deck to get a general energy of the reading. And then I'm going to pull a message from the universe and a crystal oracle as well. Just getting a general energy of the reading now. All right, so, okay. Very interesting general energy for this reading. Okay, we've got the Hierophant, and it says Shaman in my Native American deck. It's interesting because we've also got the Hierophant in your future over here. So the Hierophant is the teacher of the major arcana. The Hierophant is very spiritual as well, so it's like the spiritual teacher of the deck. I like the Hierophant. The Hierophant also is about structure and rules as well, so the Hierophant is sort of a gentle teacher, but will also make sure that structure and rules are kind of followed at the same time, but in a nice and gentle way. So in the recent past, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So let me pull one more card for this. Okay, so we got the 4 of Cups as well. All right, so it looks like in the recent past, there have been things that have been kind of holding you back. It's almost like, so you've got your 9 of Pentacles. It's almost like you've been sitting there and waiting for something to happen and waiting for the universe to manifest. You know, you had something happen that was kind of painful, so it's caused you to just feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait and see you know, what the universe brings, what happens, because there was a lot of pain that happened, and you know, now we've got some issues. You've got your 4 of Cups and you've got your 4 of Pentacles here, so it's almost like you can't see the good in the situation, but you're holding on to something as well. So it's like all of this hurt and pain here. That's you. You're sitting on it, right? You're just sitting there. Look at, and these two, you're just sitting there and you're holding on to some sort of a pain, and it's holding you back from something. And in the present, we've got the Hanged Man, and that's like kind of what I was talking about. We got something holding you back. You're hanging around here, but it's definitely something that you can change, right? So we had the 4 of Cups, and we're continuing here. We've got the 5 of Cups here, and then we've also got the Devil, so I'm going to clarify that. It's almost like having the Hierophant as your general energy of this reading. It's almost as if you're going through something unpleasant, but it's a spiritual lesson. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so it looks like you were hanging on to something that was not good for you, and right now you're still kind of hanging on to it. It's almost overwhelming. It's, if you look at the Queen of Cups, if you look at her cup there, it's flowing over. It's, you know, the water is spilling out of it. It's almost like there is so much emotion involved in whatever the situation is, that you can't see that there are some good things. If you look on the table behind her there are still some cups. There are still good things in the situation. And that's why, even though you're stuck, this Hanged Man, he can definitely get himself out of the situation. He just has to actually, you know, put the work into it and take some action. And then we've got the Devil over here. So this could be a, you know, a signal that there is something definitely that you need to let go of. You know, it's not a good situation or not a good person, as causing too much, just a lot of emotion and a lot of feelings of dissatisfaction and not having what it is that you need, and a lot of just waiting and sitting on this. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, this reading hasn't been what I thought it was going to be, but I think from the way these cards are laid out, I mean, we'll go into the future as well, but this is kind of part of a process of you discovering something that may or may not be good for you. So it doesn't look like it's good for you, though. And then in the future, we have the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. And then we've got the Two of Swords here. Okay, so a lot of energy. You know, the Two of Swords is actually also stalemate energy, which it kind of goes along with your Hanged Man and your Four of Cups. It's a not being able to make a choice, not being able to figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out in order to move forward in whatever this situation is that you're dealing with. But your Hierophant here is your spiritual teacher. And your Hierophant is telling you, if you can embrace your spirituality in whatever form that is for you, and really come into your own power, and, you know, like what she's doing, she's meditating, right? And meditate, because that's what's holding you back, right? That's why you're feeling like you're having trouble figuring out or letting go of whatever it is. It's because you're not recognizing how powerful you really are, and how you can come out of this, whatever this is. Let me get a message from the universe. Okay, this is the name of the deck, so I know this message is for you. Ready? The universe has my back, right? So regardless of whatever you're going through, the universe has your back. And we'll get a crystal grid oracle. Okay, so we got crossroads here. Crossroads. So Yeah, it seems like right now you're at a crossroads with something, and it's just giving you a bit of trouble. You've got to spend some time with your spirituality and going on a journey within yourself, meditating and finding whatever it is that brings you peace during this time. Thank you, Sagittarius.